Well, I don't know what happened. I paused it, but then I had to, anyway, I had to call my son to come and get the dog because he needs to go out. But I grabbed him, and I thought that you guys could see him. Say hello, Falcor. Hello, everybody. Say hello. Hello. No? Okay, so I guess today we're having a part 2. I'll try and be mindful of your time. I'm waiting on my son to come and get him. Yes, his shirt is a little too small. This is Mommy's little angel. Alright. Well, until your brother comes, you want to help me read? You want to help Mommy read? Okay. So, I forgot what I was saying in the last video and I had to pause. Apparently when I popped out, it just ended that video. So we're on, what I was saying, we're going to go into 32 with the golden calf, but the tablets of the testimony, I heard there were other tablets, but I've only heard of the tablets with the 10 Commandments written on them. So maybe this will explain more. Okay. So we're in chapter 32. When the people saw that Moses delayed in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said to him, "Come, make gods for us, who will go before us, because this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." So it makes me wonder, did they know that he was supposed to be gone for 40 days and 40 nights? And seriously, 40 days? That they can't... I can understand them not having that kind of patience in our modern world when everything is like that quick, fast food, instant, information. But in the biblical times, seriously? It makes no sense to me. Especially with everything that they've seen. They know God is real. They're already part of the covenant. It doesn't make sense to me. Aaron replied to them. Oh, hold on just a minute. Alright, sorry about that. My son came in and got the dog. Personal reasons, I would prefer not to have him on camera right now. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so in 32:2 it says, Aaron replied to them, "Take off the gold rings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me." I thought Aaron was with Moses. Didn't it say... I didn't even see the her part. I wonder if I made a comment when I did this chapter about Ben-Hur. Anyway, chapter 24, they have the covenant ceremony where they all got blood splattered on them, meaning they were in covenant with God. After everything they've seen, Moses is supposed to be gone for 40 days and 40 nights. It says here in Exodus 24:18. Maybe they don't know, but still, 40 days, that's a month and a week, or a month and 10 days. Come on. That's... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But doesn't it say... So Moses arose with his assistant Joshua and went up to the mountain. Oh, okay. So, not to confuse anybody, I'm trying to... So, in Exodus 24:13 through 15, it says, "So Moses arose with his assistant Joshua and went up the mountain of God. He told his elders, "Wait here for us until we return to you. Aaron and Hur are here with you. Whoever has a dispute should go to them." Got it. Now, didn't mean to cause any confusion. But man, after hearing everything that God just said to Moses about what he wants Aaron and his sons to do, Aaron is telling them to take off all of their gold and give them to him. All right, so now we're back in Exodus 32, and we're starting in verse 3. So all the people took off their gold rings that were on their ears and brought them to Aaron. He took the gold from them, fashioned it with an engraving tool, and made it into an image of a calf. Why a calf? Then they said, "Israel, these are your gods who brought you up from the land of Egypt." When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of it and made an announcement, "There will be a festival to the Lord tomorrow." Early the next morning, they rose, offered burnt offerings, and presented fellowship offerings. The people sat down to eat and drink and got up to party. The Lord spoke to Moses, "Go down at once, for your people you brought up from the land of Egypt have acted corruptly. They have quickly turned from the way I commanded them. They have made for themselves an image of a calf. They have bowed down to it, sacrificed to it, and said, 'Israel, these are your gods who brought you up from the land of Egypt.' The Lord has said to Moses, 'I have seen this people, and they are indeed a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone so that my anger can burn against them and I can destroy them. But I will make you into a great nation.' But Moses sought the favor of the Lord his God. 'Lord, why does your anger burn against your people who you brought out of the land of Egypt with great power and strong hand? Why should the Egyptians say, he brought them out with an evil intent to kill them in the mountains and eliminate them from the face of the earth? Turn from your fierce anger and relent concerning this disastrous plan for your people. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. You swore to them by yourself and declared, I will make your offspring as numerous as the stars of the sky, and will give your offspring all this land that I have promised, and they will inherit it forever. So the Lord relented concerning the disaster he had said he would bring on his people. Then Moses turned and went down the mountain with the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hands. They were inscribed on both sides, inscribed front and back. The tablets were the work of God, and the writing was God's writing engraved on the tablets. When Joshua heard the sound of the people as they shouted, he said to Moses, There is a sound of war in the camp. But Moses replied, It is not the sound of a victory cry, and not the sound of a cry of defeat. I hear the sound of singing. As he approached the camp and saw the calf and the dancing, Moses became enraged and threw the tablets out of his hands, smashing them at the base of the mountain. He took the calf they had made, burned it up, and ground it into a powder. He scattered the powder over the surface of the water and forced the Israelites to drink the water. I had heard he did that, but I didn't know where that was at. Well, okay, I'd heard he'd done that. But see, I don't blame God and Moses for being angry. I mean, everything that the Israelites have seen at this point, and they've turned away from God, they know. That's the thing that's getting me. And I'm sorry, I know this is a long chapter, but the thing that gets me is they know without a shadow. Oh, there we go. Without a shadow of a doubt, they know God is real. They have seen his work displayed before them bigger than anybody in this modern world has seen. Okay? He's parted, blah, blah, blah. He parted the waters. Let's not even forget about the flies and the gnats that didn't touch Goshen. I mean, come on now. They've seen all of this. They know God is real. They've entered in a covenant with him. And yet, oh, wow. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about us now, but we've never seen the waters parted. You know what I mean? Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're in 32:22. No, 21. Then Moses asked Aaron, "What did these people do to you that you have led them to such a grave sin?" "Don't be enraged, my lord," Aaron replied. "You yourself know that the people are intent on evil. They said to me, 'Make gods for us who will go before us, because this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him.' So I said to them, 'Whoever has gold, take them off,' and they gave it to me. When I threw it into the fire, out came this calf." Moses saw the people were out of control, for Aaron had let them get out of control. Yeah, he could have said no. So could have Adam. Making them a laughing stock to their enemies. And Moses stood at the camp entrance and said, "Whoever is for the Lord, come to me." And all the Levites gathered around him. He told them, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Every man fasten his word to his side, go back and forth through..." Fasten his sword, to his side. I thought I was making a correlation to the armor of God. Well, yeah, every man fasten a sword to the... Anyway. "Go back and forth through the camp from entrance to entrance, and each of you kill his brother, his friend, and his neighbor." The Levites did as Moses commanded, and about 3,000 men fell dead that day among the people. Afterward, Moses said, "Today you have been dedicated to the Lord, since each man went against his son and his brother. Therefore you have brought a blessing on yourselves today." The following day, Moses said to the people, "You have committed a grave sin. Now I will go back up to the Lord. Perhaps I will be able to atone for your sin." So Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Oh, these people have committed a grave sin. They have made a god of gold for themselves. Now if you would only forgive their sin, but if not, please erase me from the book you have written." The Lord replied to Moses, "Whoever has sinned against me, I will erase from my book. Now go, lead the people to the place I told you about. See, my angel and go before it. Blah, blah, blah. See, my angel will go before you, but on the day I settle accounts, I will hold them accountable for their sin." And the Lord inflicted a plague on the people for what they did with the calf Aaron had made. So did Aaron get punished for what he did? I mean, Aaron has a huge job coming. Anyway. Where's my ribbon? There we go. Wow. I mean, I have words. I have words and I have no words. I'm flabbergasted. When you have visualized irrefutable proof of God, and you still do that. I mean, it's not talking, well, the Lord spoke to me, us nowadays, the Lord spoke to me. Maybe that's why Jesus said, "He who has not seen yet believe is blessed." I don't know. It's paraphrased, but there's no second guessing They all were, I mean, we're talking about thousands and thousands of people saw what happened in Egypt with all of the plagues and saw the river. I'm just wow. Just wow. Alright, guys, I will talk to you later. I may or may not. I know I said yesterday that I wouldn't. I don't know. It depends on how I feel and what's going on. Because, like I said, I have a couple things going on tomorrow. So, I mean, yeah, priorities, but sometimes things just can't be helped. So I'll see you tomorrow if I can. I'll see you on Friday if I can. How about that? All right, guys, have a great day.